lot of times, for example, the Ken low strong in the super, you don't just do one button super, you piano that in that situation to give yourself the best. A Dudley overhead, you piano that. Chun-Li roundhouse on the crouching people.
Everybody's super.
Piano,
Yeah, so it is going to be the Ken mirror. That's what I thought might happen here.
Well,
feeling each other out.
Frankie going with the standard violent Ken color, I guess, maybe?
Yeah.
Kindevu going with apple green Ken.
Yeah, I used to call him Surfer Ken, Sunburnt Ken.
Oh, the violent Ken color?
Yeah,
okay.
His hair's been bleached by the surf. He's got a sunburn, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he was
and then just in case of something else,
yeah,
I gotta tell you, Frankie's in total control. And right now he's minimizing the risk, very little into parry. He knows he has control right now.
Oh yeah,
and,
and
even that is a safety first ending.
Yeah. That's a great way to kill someone at the end because it beats the throw, it beats the parry.
Yeah.
And or even if they do parry it, they can't really hit you afterwards. So, dude, Surfer Ken, dude, totally.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, yo!
I'm a little surprised they didn't finish that. And Kindevu gets a little lucky. Here he goes from the front.
Yep,
Well, he'll take it.
And remember, there's no absolute guard in third strike as well. So if you block something and then let go of block, you are going to get hit anyway. That is to nerf red parries.
A couple of nice conversions, one from Kindevu as well. He's pressuring.
Oh,
they were both looking to parry. Neither one wanted to do anything affirmative, and Kindevu jumps to the other side.
And an odd cross-up button timing. They're a little bit later than Frankie was expecting. You saw Frankie tap forward right before that. Got hit anyway.
Yeah, neither one wants to dash in. They're both threatening just outside of each other's crouching medium kick ranges. They both want to get that whiff punish. Here's Kindevu moving first. No confirm. Difficult to do. Patience there by Frankie, not wanting to take any risks. That's safe, just on block, just in case. Here he goes.
Nice.
He's got the corner.
That was the stand jab to make it look like he was going for a high and instead went for low instead.
Jumping out.
Oh, no.
Punish comes. So Kindevu wasn't worried about the pressure from Frankie. He jumped right out of there. Getting over. It's a common way to get over lows. UOH. Kindevu trying to slow it down a little bit. Frankie, that seems like what he wants to do. It seems like he wants to play the slow game. He's confident in his footsies. Jumping in there. It's a funky timing.
A little bit delayed throw right there from Kindevu.
Back
Just
roll.
gets out of the corner. Oh!
Trying to go ahead to jump low. No. Kindevu now.
Back in the corner. Wow.
No meter now for Frankie. He's got it. Okay. He can take it here if he finds something. Kindevu patient. No parries either way. It is safety first gameplay. 18 seconds.
Yeah, both of these guys are playing super safe right now.
Okay, the grab. Will he go in? He does. He does.
Oh, the EX fireball out of nowhere.
And
the universal overhead.
You could see the parry.
Yeah.
From Kindevu. That's what the little step forward was just before he died, but he pressed forward a little too soon. It was a more traditional parry timing. You're looking just a little bit right as you're getting up or immediately after you're getting up. For more traditional timing, it was later than that.
Even right before that, when you did the crouching light kick, it's a very common thing for Ken to do. 2 light kicks and then see if it hits and confirm and stop. But Frankie actually canceled the second one into an EX fireball, so Kindevu was expecting nothing to come out, and he walked in to the EX fireball.
A lot more parry heavy start here from Frankie, who dashed forward too at the beginning of it, so it seems like a different style for him. Yes, confirmation. It's a lot of damage.
Good block on the overhead, and that would have been big damage right there. And there we go, the 2 lows.
Almost hands off there.
Oh, chases him down. He's going to get the uppercut. He even went for the medium one to try to get as much damage. But the throw,
The old fake. Mash the button before they get up. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. Oh, yeah, oh, crap.
Show him one thing, go for another. Oh, now Frankie getting another combo here. Frankie looking very strong right now. In control. Ah! That's like the old school Watson.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He keeps it going. Kindevu, he jumps out. He's seen enough grabs.
Oh, lucky trade for both of them, actually. Oh, Kindevu said, I'm going to do it too. No, I'm faking it, but
Frankie in those situations has been very patient.
Yeah, exactly.
Very patient.
He did not bite at any of those.
He waited first. Beautiful by Frankie. It's very common to parry and then go into something immediately. You really got to have good mind control to not give in to that. And Frankie didn't. He waited first.
He's up 2-0 over Kindevu right now.
looking strong. I still think that for Kindevu, this character is the right call, but we'll see if he agrees with that. Yes, that's what he goes back to.
No change for Kindevu.
Yeah. A couple of parries coming here. Nothing super consequential. Some of those OSs anyway. But a more active style for Frankie. I'll say that.
Yeah, seems to be a little more aggressive, and like you said early on, it didn't feel like he was playing a very parry-heavy game, but he's been parrying a lot right now. Gets out of the corner.
Yeah, and he did there too, a couple of down parries. You could see him just go down. Here we go!
A red parry!
Yeah, we saw him doing that yesterday too. He would red parry against overheads, like Ryu, like Ken's.
Yeah, in case people aren't aware, red parry's much smaller window than a regular parry.
Yeah. Is it enough? No, it's not. He's trying to chip it out. He does. It's match point Frankie over Kindevu. One to go.
It's kind of a smart way to chip out because it's just something that you weren't expecting at all. Look at this dash forward in the crouching, meeting him super right away. Oh
he waited for a split second again just in case. He is a man on a mission right now. Okay, Kindevu settling it down a bit. He's got the corner for himself. And no, he gives it up. He may be frightened a little bit here, backing off, trying to get the whip punish. No. Other side, Frankie's ready. No meter for him. Kindevu in big time trouble. Here he's got to make this corner control count. Got to make this count. Frankie didn't give him anything.
Okay, empty jump throw. So has his corner position again. Went for the low, didn't get it, but guess who does? FrankieBFG gets the low and 3-0 over Kindevu.
And each one of those games was controlled by Frankie. I mean, it's sometimes you see a 3-0 and you think, wow, that was close anyway. That I wouldn't say was close. It was a lot of control.
And not only was it control, but he did it in very different ways. Because like we said, he started very patient, very careful, and then all of a sudden he just like shifted gears and just went into full throttle towards the end right there.
Dash forward, crouching medium kick super to start a round. I mean, not an unknown opening, but it's something that he hadn't been doing.
Right, exactly.
So. Very nice stuff. Awesome variation. He did exactly what he needed to do, controlled everything, rarely gave Kindevu the chance to mix him up. And when, Frankie was up close and having to defend versus Kindevu, he didn't take any big risks. Right. He didn't give a lot of parries in those situations. He kind of waited it out. Sometimes he got grabbed. But that is a defensive style that really worked out for him in that set.
Yeah. When you watch a lot of the other Street Fighter games and you watch Third Strike, you can tell when the Third Strike players, like the true Third Strike players, because like I said, their button timings are just so different than when you see in every other Street Fighter game. It's like you hit someone out of the air, you throw a meaty when they land. You don't do that in Third Strike. You wait a little bit, and it's like when you watch the high-level Third Strike players, you just get that sense once you start noticing it, and that's what makes it so hard to parry. The parry is such a pervasive theme throughout the entire game. The whole game plan is kind of just based around that.
That's true, but because people then end up playing around it at the highest level, it's rare to see somebody get a lot of guess parries.
Right, exactly.
It becomes difficult. It becomes inadvisable, frankly, in many situations. So now it's going to be Kuni versus Frankie. And this is pretty cool. Now, I mentioned at the start of this thing that I feel it's kind of a set of matches between the old-timey legends and the players who began playing, 10, 12 years ago, something like that, which is most of the way through, halfway through, I guess, Third Strike's life. Here's a couple of them. So in the top four, waiting in grand finals, Nuki, been around forever, one of the best of all time. Waiting in losers finals, MOV, same kind of thing, been playing forever, one of the best of all time. And now we have two players who are trying to get into losers finals who are threatening to add themselves to that conversation of best. It's just they are coming from a different spot in the timeline.
Right.
A little bit